They're dealing with a top-level arm on the mound, so this figures to be a tough matchup for them. What's the key to the offense today, Singy?
Well, Boog, against a talented pitcher, it's crucial to disrupt his rhythm. Use bunts to get him off the mound and moving around out there. If he's in a flow, step out and break his timing. When he throws in the zone, you might only get one pitch, so you don't want to miss it.
Luis Robert Jr. batting with one down, takes a strike. Just underway, crowd getting settled here at Dodger Stadium. Up and in, and it's a ball and a strike. Knee high, that's in for a strike.
That front door slider is such a devastating pitch. You don't want to get beat by the inside fastball, so you cheat a little bit, and then by the time it gets there, it's out of the swing plane.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Here's a 2-2. There's a swing and a drive. That one carrying. And it is gone. He flexes his power with that swing, and the Mets jump in front. It's 1-0.
That's a fun way to take the lead. Just hit one out of the park.
For a pitcher, the odds are in your favor if you keep that breaking ball down. That time, he got punished for it. Hitter just did a really good job of staying within himself and getting the barrel to the baseball.
One down. Brett Beatty digs in now.
Part of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
That's the ball.
Clips the corner. That is strike two.
Ball two.
Stays alive. That misses, and that's ball three. Fights it off. You'll see another. Three-two. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk. And he saw 8 pitches before earning the walk. Really professional AB. Bo Bichette up to the dish. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. He's got it. 2 down.
That was just a great jump and route to the ball. Well, it had to be. If he was going to cover all that ground and bring in that sinking liner, that's the way it had to be done. Nice job.
So up next, Francisco Alvarez. That one fouled hard the other way. Alvarez, in his 3rd season, hitting 5th in today's lineup. And he was born in Venezuela. Foul ball. First inning going a bit long. 23 pitches to this point. That smash towards center. And that'll do it. Mets draw closer thanks to the home run. It's now 1-0. Back here at Dodger Stadium. And towing the slab, Clay Holmes. How about a scouting report on him?
With the height, the release point creates a lot of tilt on his pitches. So coming into the zone, really hard for the hitters to get on plane. Makes it very difficult for the hitters to guess.
Kyle Tucker steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
Right fielder, number 42, Kyle Tucker.
Oh!
And the 1-0.
Hup.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. And down on strikes he goes. One gone here. Here's the Dodgers lineup now. Chris, this is a lineup offensively that could be really good for years to come.
Well, there's a lot of young talent in this lineup. I think as they gel together, gain some maturity over the course of this season, they could be playing October baseball.
Next to the dish is Freddie.
Strike one!
Here comes the 0-1. And that drops in for a strike.
Well, he didn't like those first two pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
Battling here as he fouls it away. The 0-2. That one ran inside, almost got him. Hit on the ground up the middle. That's a base hit. And the tying run is on base.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Dalton rushing, getting ready to hit. Man at first, one away. Just off the inside edge. And another ball. Right through there for a strike. In the air out to center. Robert on the move. He's got it.
They trust him in center field because he's capable of making plays on the run, and we saw it right there. That's a player you want patrolling center field. Someone who can attack the ball off the bat.
Here's Teoscar Hernandez. Check swing on the first pitch. Appeal down to first. Did not go. Foul ball there. Freeman off of first with 2 away. Next offering is fouled back. And a swing and a miss, and that's that. So the Dodgers leave one. They trail here 1-0. Back here at Chavez Ravine. New inning getting started. Carson Benj up now for the Mets. And that's in for a strike. That one fouled off. Here's the 0-2. That one just misses. Fouls it off, still 1-2.
Whoa.
In the air to left center. He's got it, and there's one away.
Batting 7th, second baseman, Marcus Semien.
Here is Marcus Semien. Ohtani certainly has electric stuff, considered by many to be a strikeout pitcher. He might not be at the top level in that category, but strikeout's a big part of his game. Fastball for a strike. 0-2 now.
And he doesn't beat himself. I mean, he's going to throw strikes. He's not going to issue many free passes, and he's going to keep the ball in the ballpark.
Check swing didn't go. Now 1-2.
So when you look at that, he's not completely preventing hitters from hitting home runs, but he's so consistent that you look up. By the time he gives the ball over, it's the 6th or 7th inning, and there's 1 or 2 runs on the board at most.
Got him looking. Now 2 out.
Well, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
Now,
That's
MJ Melendez. Two down, nobody on. Hammered down the right side, but foul. And a swing and a miss. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Ripped on the ground to second. And that will end the inning. Mets go down quickly. They lead it 1-0. Bottom of the inning, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Max Muncy. Well struck, deep right field, way back, and out of here! A solo shot, and we're level. It's 1-1.
He wasted no time in that at bat, swinging at the first pitch, and he punished it. Anytime you have a pitch down the middle of the plate, the percentages go up for the hitter to do damage, even if it's a pretty good sinker like that one. Nice piece of hitting there at the plate.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Andy Pajes, the next to hit.
Oh!
The 1-0. Lined, and that's a base hit.
Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap, and I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
And up to the plate is Will Smith, taking his first at bat of the game after entering on defense.
Hey!
One on, nobody out, a run in, bottom half of inning number 2. Base knock right field. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Back-to-back singles. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
So digging in, Hesung Kim.
Well, he's just given up 3 straight hits, and now behind in this count to this hitter. Might be a good time for somebody to call a timeout. Maybe the pitching coach go out there and talk to him just a little bit.
The 1-0. And it's fouled off. On the ground, right side, and it goes just foul. One-two now. Up the middle. Flips it. There's one. On to first.
No, he got it. Safe.
So they get one, but a really nice try there.
You expect to see shortstops make great plays, and it's especially important in a big moment like that. Nicely done.
Alex Freeland steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Fouls away the first offering.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
2 on, 1 out. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Huge strikeout there.
Certainly a strikeout situation right there. The infield playing back, and this pitcher has to step up and get the swing and miss. Really nice job of attacking the hitter at the plate. Pretty big 2-out at bat coming up now.
Here's Kyle Tucker. Struck out looking in his first at bat.
Huh.
Two on, two outs. Fouls away the first offering. Swing and a ground ball, and that one handled. Not in time. He's safe.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. Here's Freddie Freeman now. Freeman in the box here and fouls it off for strike one. Kim on second. Tucker on at first with two down. That's a strike, and he inches closer to getting out of the jam.
Oh.
Struck him out swinging. And they get out of the jam. Well done to finish off the strikeout and end the inning. But 2 runs for him, and they jump ahead. We played 2 full. It's the Dodgers 2 and the Mets 1. Welcome back to the ballpark here on Jackie Robinson Day. Top half of the 3rd inning. Tommy Pham up now for the Mets. Check swing called strike. 0-1. You know, Singy, when you think about every player wearing number 42 on Jackie Robinson Day, you can thank Ken Griffey Jr. for all of it. Griffey was the first player to come up with the idea of wearing number 42 back on April 15th in 1997, the 50th anniversary of Robinson's major league debut. This one in the air right field. And that one is foul, so we'll try it again. That was also the day that Bud Selig retired his number. And Griffey, who was playing for the Mariners at the time, asked to have his uniform number flip-flop, switching from 24 to 42. Got him swinging. 1 away.
Oh, that slider was way out of the zone. And for me, it just comes down to not seeing the pitch out of the hand, not tracking it into the zone, and then also being a little bit anxious, not confident in your 2-strike approach. And so when a guy's in that position, you get him to commit early, and a lot of times you get the swing and miss, as you did right there.
Back to the top of the Mets order. Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate.
Hey!
Not even close there. And that's ball 1. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Yeah, I don't think anyone's got good numbers swinging at pitches in that location. Well, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Still manages a throw, and they get him. The misplay made it a bit messy, but they cleaned things up for the out. And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one. So here's Robert now. 1 for 1 so far today with a solo homer in his first at bat.
That's a ball.
This one in the air. Muncy settles under it. And that is that. Nothing doing for the Mets. They're down 2-1. Back here in LA as we go to the last of the third. Dalton Rushing steps to the plate for the Dodgers. In the air, left field, down the line. Nobody can get there, and it's a foul ball.
Whoa.
The 1-2. Fouled off, and they'll do it again.
Ball 2.
That's outside. Full count now. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. To kick the 3-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. No question about this one. It's out of here. A gigantic blast. And they add a run. It's 3-1. He kept swinging, and it paid off.
Well, that was a battle, Boog, and he just kept taking his cuts. Finally squared one up. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit. Spent on some other pitches in this at-bat. Was very patient, and it paid off.
So now it's the 4-hole hitter, Teoscar Hernandez. Struck out swinging his first time. And that one fouled off. Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. And now the 0-1 to the right side. And that chance handled. Simeon toss over to first. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep, because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. And the 1-0. Tap foul at the plate. The 1-1 is fouled off. The 1-2. One out, base is empty, and a run in here in the last half of the third.
Oh.
Foul off the plate. They'll do it again. Two now. And a breaking ball misses outside. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Three balls, 2 strikes the count. And that one hit to first, but it kicks foul. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Pham under it. Takes it in for the out. And up next for Los Angeles, Andy Pages. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going. Here's the catcher, Will Smith.
Oh.
Now a quick throw to first.
He's safe.
Pages back in on a dive. The 1-0. And a foul ball. That one hammered but pulled foul. One and 2 here. Stays alive.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
Just missed.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire strike zone.
Gets a piece and stays alive. So puts runners at first and second.
Pretty good pitch on 3-2 right around the knees, but just no help from the umpire.
First and second, 2 outs. Hesung Kim steps to the plate for the Dodgers. He's 0 for 1. Some early action out there in the bullpen. A right-hander appears to be getting loose. First and second, 2 down. This one ripped, but foul to the right. That's to third. Bichette. They get the force. They limit the damage here. Dodgers add one to their lead on the solo homer. And this is now a 3-1 ball game. Back here at Dodger Stadium. On to the fourth. Brett Beatty up now for the Mets. And that one upstairs, ball one.
Well, these Mets showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
Ball 2.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
Fastball, and he gets out of the way. Three one is on the way.
He's been pitching well, but going through this middle of the order second time through, we'll see what kind of adjustments are being made.
Fights it off. He'll see another. Good job to fight that one off. Three-two now. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
A little tardy on that fastball. Is going to have to get it going a little quicker. Get that front foot down.
Payoff pitch. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Ripped to short. He didn't make things easy for him there, but they still get the out.
Up next for the Mets, third baseman, Bo Bichette.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Bo Bichette. 0 for 1 so far.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up into this point.
That's off the
That
plate.
one misses. 1 ball, 1 strike. Into center and a base hit. And they have their first hit since the first inning.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of this struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Stepping in, Francisco Alvarez. He's 0 for 1.
Up.
Here's your 1. That clips the corner. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Bichette at first, 1 gone. In the dirt. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Now this one gets away from the catcher. Bichette into scoring position on the wild pitch, and there goes the double play possibility.
Well, that right there erases the chance at the inning-ending double play. So good job on the bases to move up on the wild pitch. Changes the outlook of the inning in a pretty big way.
8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And ball
That's out the
4
corner.
to a
Ball
board.
4.
He's making
Take it
things
back.
difficult for himself right now out there on the mound, but you know his confidence should still be high enough to get out of this, but he's gonna have to buckle down right here.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Ohtani will depart. Just never found his groove, wasn't able to settle in. New arm coming on, back in a moment. Edgardo Henriquez into the game. He's been so good against lefties.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
Now it's the right fielder, Carson Benj.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boo.
That one's upstairs, ball 1. Tying run is at first. Top half of inning number 4. Next pitch misses, and it's 2-0.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
That one misses. 3 balls, no strikes.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Marcus Semien in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Two on, 1 out, and that'll load the bases.
No, that sets up a really big at bat in this game. These are the moments when everyone in the stadium gets really locked in.
And now Marcus Semien steps up in a big spot. Golden opportunity right here.
There was a high velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
Base hit, 1 run is in. Another comes in to score. It's a 2-run single. Back even. It's 3-3.
Well, we're starting over. 2 RBIs with that swing, and this one is tied. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
Go ahead run on base. MJ Melendez up now for the Mets. And there's a breaking ball that drops in there.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Runners are at the corners, 1 away.
Just missed with that backdoor breaking ball. If he gets a swing and miss or called strike, 0-2 count. Instead, it's 1-1. Look for him to go back to that pitch later in this at bat.
Inside,
That's
ball
inside.
2.
This is a situation where the hitter is looking for something up in the zone that he can get his arms extended. What you have to be careful of is that pitch that's up, that's in on your hands. That'll pop you up in the infield, and that's exactly what the pitcher wants.
That one in triple digits. Now he's challenging the called strike. And that one was indeed a strike. So they'll lose their first challenge. Three-two now. Tommy Pham in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Payoff pitch. That ball is foul, and the pressure is building. Three-two. Swings and misses, struck him out. Went back to the fastball, and it was effective.
I see it more commonly in the sport these days, but man, a triple-digit fastball blown right by someone is still pretty awesome to witness. I mean, you got to be geared up and ready to swing it when a guy like this comes out of the bullpen, because that fastball, it eats, and if you're not ready, you're going to be walking back to the dugout.
Here's Tommy Pham. Pitch gets away. Throws to second. Not going to get him. He's in there. Simeon up to second. Runner at third holds, so both runners are now in scoring position.
Oh, looks more focused at the plate and working the count after that first at-bat strikeout.
Two on, two outs.
Nasty 2-0 slider there for a strike. That tells you he's got a lot of confidence in that pitch.
Swing and a miss, and now 2-2. That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. Swing and a miss, struck him out. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. We're midway in the fourth, all tied up at 3 apiece. Welcome back, and they turn to a new arm as we kick off the bottom of the fourth. Craig Kimbrell.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of them. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
Alex Freeland steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Went down on strikes his first time through.
Ball.
The 1-1. And that is out of play. The 1-2. Left field. Pham giving chase. Couldn't get to it before it dropped foul. Pitch is in the dirt, and now 3-2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Payoff pitch. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Stays alive. Three-two. Swing and a miss, struck him out. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout. Kyle Tucker, a.k.a. King Tuck, to the plate now.
That's a ball.
All tied up. We're here in the bottom of the fourth.
Ball.
And another ball. Fastball for a strike. Late on that fastball. And Kyle Tucker will take his base. I thought that was a strike, and here's a challenge. It just shaved the zone. So they get to hang on to their second challenge. Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Craig Kimbrell won't go any further, and it's a tie ball game as he heads for the dugout. Back with a new arm after a quick break. Brooks Raley on to pitch here.
Bringing in the lefty with a left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
So 2 down, and next for LA, Freddie Freeman, 1 for 2. And first offering is fouled off. Freeman over 1,000 runs batted in his career, and he was a second-round pick back in 2007.
That's the ball. Oh.
Went with the sweeper, but it misses. Two down, nobody on. And Freddie takes the K. Dodgers go down quietly. Score remains tied at 3. Back at the ballpark here on Jackie Robinson Day. Here's the Mets leadoff man, Francisco Lindor. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on-base slugging too.
Early in the count, you have to be real careful because of that power, but then if this hitter gets a strike or two on him, he's still very comfortable, and because he has the ability to get the barrel to the baseball, he's a threat deep into the count as well.
Looked like a strike to me, and here comes the challenge. It just shaved the zone. Still 2 challenges left for them. 1 down, and now it's Luis Robert. He's already homered here in this one. Singy, every year on April 15th, we celebrate Jackie Robinson Day for his courage, his leadership, and how he forever changed the game of baseball and all of sports. It's great to see everyone wearing the same number on a day like today. Strike 2.
Yeah, it makes it hard for us as broadcasters to call out who's making the play. But with that said, what a special day in baseball, and I'll take it every year.
2 down.
The ball.
Ground ball left side, and it stays fair. Can't glove it cleanly. Now he turns and heads for second. The throw in, not in time. It's a double.
Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
Bo Bichette will hit next.
Really nice swing in his last at bat. Shot a line drive into center field.
And that's outside, and it's 1-0. 2 down. Go ahead run in scoring position. He lines it foul straight into the dugout. Heads up. And that's in there for a strike. The slider that finds the mark. Man on second, 2 down. Base hit into the outfield. Runner around third. He's safe. It's 4-3.
Well, he comes through clutch with the RBI single. That was big. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Two outs, runner on first. So up next for New York, Francisco Alvarez.
Ball, hot.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Next one misses. 2-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
That one back up the middle, and it gets through. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs. Next to hit, Carson Benj. Ground ball right side, and it's just foul. That was close. Two on, 2 outs. Out to short, Kim. They take the force out. They limit the damage here. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. 4-3 New York. Back here at Chavez Ravine, we head to the bottom of the 5th. Dalton Rushing steps to the plate for the Dodgers. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Late with the swing there. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
It's a good breaking ball there, just off the corner where you can't really do much damage, but it's close enough to where you've got to protect, and he just couldn't find a way to fight it off.
Now the left fielder, Teoscar Hernandez.
Ball 1.
The 1-0. Hernandez with a high fly ball deep to left. Back there. Out of here. Teoscar Hernandez hits 1 out. And they tie it up. It's 4-4.
Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Here's Max Muncy, that funky Muncy. Tied at 4.
Well,
Rayleigh, maybe a little less aggressive on the mound right now after that home run, Chris.
Yeah, it seems that way. You know, pitchers, they can come out.
Here's a drive out to right center. Way back there. Look out. Gone. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. His second home run of the game, and it gives him the lead in the 5th. It's 5-4.
The one thing the pitcher didn't want to happen just happened. That's not an easy one to stomach.
Back-to-back homers, always a special feeling at the ballpark, especially if it's your team that does it and those guys get to slap hands at home plate. This is the kind of thing that can really fire up a ball club.
Here's the center fielder, Andy Pajes.
that's out the corner.
The lefty, the 1-0. Right through there for a strike. Fouled off left side. Two runs across in the inning. Last half of inning number 5. Got him. Larry Bullard rings him up.
Well executed pitch on the outside part of the plate.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Brooks Raley won't go any further tonight, and he leaves in a 1-run game. New pitcher coming up. We'll be back in a minute. Taking over on the mound for the Mets, Huascar Brazoban.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
2 outs, base is empty. And now here is Will Smith. That one way inside. Two down, nobody on.
Whoa.
Really good cutter that he's able to front door and back door. That pitch is devastating.
Three-two now. And that's too high, ball 4.
Oh, you know this guy wants to swing it, but he's showing some good patience in this one. It's the second time he's taken ball 4.
Runner at first with 2 away. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Hesung Kim. On the ground to third. And that is the inning. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now a 5-4 ball game. Welcome back. It's been a great game. So let's take another look at the most important moment so far. Jack Dreyer takes over on the mound. The offense will need to be ready for the breaking stuff. He's got a great curveball. Marcus Semien digs in now.
Oh.
And the 1-0. Late swing fouled off.
Pretty good pitch to take a pass at in a 1-0 count. Just not able to square it up.
Here's a 1-1. On the ground, right side. Freeland throws to first in time. Leadoff man retired in the 6th. And now it's going to be MJ Melendez.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
In the air, left field.
Foul
Foul
ball.
ball.
That's where you
No.
want it. It's a good miss.
The Dodgers leading by a run, and we're the top half of the 6th. Inside, almost got him. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. That's a laser base hit. And the tying run is on base. Tommy Pham up now for the Mets.
That's the ball.
The 1-0. And another ball.
Struggled a little bit in this one. Couple of strikeouts earlier, but doing a much better job in this at bat to get ahead and find a good hitter's count at 2-0.
Off the mark there. Ball 3.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if he'll walk you.
Melendez stands at first with 1 out. That's in for a strike.
Well, in this count, runner not known for his speed, but I think you got to put him in motion. Try to avoid a double play here, Boog.
Fastball for a strike.
And boy, that was the pitch. 3-1. You want to be really aggressive on the fastball.
Ground ball right side.
Foul ball.
And foul ball. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. And a payoff pitch. Outside
That's
and
4.
low,
Take
it's
your bait.
ball 4. And he won a long battle. And he heads to first, representing the go-ahead run with the tying run at second. And in this big spot, here comes Francisco Lindor. 0 for 3 in this one. That's
Ball.
outside. And that is ball 1. Two on, 1 out. That catches the outside corner. And now it's even 1-1. Tap dances out of the way of that one. The 2-1. And that one fouled off. One out. The possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
And a curve misses outside. Luis Robert Jr. in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. One out. Runners at first and second. The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4. Bases loaded, and a potential tying run just 90 feet away from scoring after he saw a lot of pitches and earned the walk. Robert at the plate now. That's ball 1.
2 walks in the inning already, and he just doesn't seem comfortable out there. Like he can find the right mechanics and then repeat them.
That one missed.
Pressure's on right here. 2-0 count, bases loaded. You don't want to fall to a 3-ball count and then walk in a run. He's got to challenge the hitter right here.
Here's a 2-0. In danger of walking in the tying run.
Look, in situations like these, the air can get really thin up there at the plate. Got to find a way to breathe and slow everything down.
Here's a 3-0. Swing and a miss as he was out front. One out. The go-ahead run is at second. Fouls away the first offering. Payoff pitch. Caught him looking for the K.
Well, that's a pitch, that slider from an opposite-handed pitcher that you usually see very well, but for some reason he didn't pick it up, and it just kind of got into the strike zone late. Gave up on it a little bit early.
It appears Dave Roberts is going to dig into his bullpen as he comes out of the dugout to make the change. Jack Dreyer will depart, and he leaves with the bases loaded, so he'll look for some help from his teammate coming in behind him. Now on the bump, Alex Vesia.
Definitely a huge at-bat in this game coming up right here, but with 2 outs, he's just got to focus on getting 1 batter, and this should be fun.
And up next for New York, Brett Beatty. Fought off foul. And the 0-1. That one's upstairs, ball 1. Big spot. 2 out. Both the tying and go-ahead runs are aboard. Late swing, foul to the left. Fly ball down the line. That one is foul, and he'll see another. The 1-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Got him swinging for the strikeout.
A lot of adrenaline, we can see it right there, and sometimes you just got to let it out. That's an outstanding job of taking that, executing, and getting out of a tough inning.
Back here in L.A., well, we go bottom 6. Alex Freeland steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
You know, these Dodgers, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. We've heard lots of loud noise coming from their bats in this one, haven't we? I mean, they've launched 6 hits at 90+ exit velocity, and that doesn't happen by accident.
That clips the inside corner for a strike. Cut on and miss, struck him out. Now 1 away.
Well, tough night at the dish, punching out for the 3rd time right there. He just hasn't looked very comfortable at the plate. A little unsure of his timing right now, not picking up the spin and location of these pitches. He'll have some adjustments to make.
Tucker in the box here, lets that one go for a ball. In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone. And now it's 1-2. Fights it off. He'll see another.
No, that's a ball.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. 2 down, bases empty. Here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit. 1 for 3.
Ball 1. Hey!
That one ripped, but foul. Two down, nobody on. And they'll do it again. Oh, great stop. Jump throw across his body. On the money. Nice play.
Pure athleticism on that one. In the air, legs split a bit, and fires across the diamond. He's going to get a lot of high fives in the dugout.
Back here at Dodger Stadium, we go to the top of the 7th. Mlb up now for the Mets. The Dodgers bullpen with some action. Blake Trinan looks to be getting ready for manager Dave Roberts. Klein getting cranked up as well. Looking to get the tying run on base.
Right now, behind in the count, 2 balls and no strikes. No free passes. You can't allow that.
Good hitters count the 2-0. Just missed. Francisco Alvarez in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. That one is absolutely belted, carrying well, and it's off the wall. Relay throw to second, not in time. That's a leadoff double.
Well, when you fall behind in the count, you've got to come into the zone, and then guys have a better chance of hitting the ball hard like he did right there.
Now here is Francisco Alvarez. In the air to left center. Pajes has a beat on it. Brings it in. And there's one down. So now with one away and a man at second. And now the right fielder, Carson Benj.
You know, this is kind of a tough matchup as a left-handed hitter facing a left-handed pitcher. What you tell yourself is I want to stay square to the plate, try to hit the ball over the shortstop's head.
And that one fouled off. Oh,
No,
he doesn't
that's
get the
a ball.
call. Ball one.
Home plate umpires trying to tighten things up a little bit.
So the tying run at second. Swing and a miss, and that's strike two.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
Ball two.
Got him swinging. It's a strikeout.
And he'll be beating himself up on the way back to the dugout. Got a pitch to hit and just couldn't get to it. I think that slider really caught way more of the plate than it was supposed to.
And I think Dave Roberts is coming out of the dugout. Alex Vesia done for the night. And he's responsible for the runner on second. So the book isn't closed on him yet. We'll be right back. So the Dodgers have a new arm on the mound. Will Klein.
Pretty big spot he's coming into, trying to strand that runner at second base. So he's going to need to make some quality pitches. He does have first open if he needs to use it.
Marcus Semien up now for the Mets. And ball
No,
one.
that's a ball.
It just shaved the zone. They'll keep their remaining challenge. The Mets with the go-ahead run at the plate here in the top half of inning number 7. Tosses to first, and that is that. Mets strand one. They trail it 5-4. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Austin Warren. He's making his second appearance of the season. Now it's the DH, Dalton Rushing. He's already homered in this game. Stirring in the bullpen for the Mets. Sean Manaea, the left-hander, up and throwing. The 0-1.
Nope, ball one. That's the ball.
That one lifted to left. One down. Teoscar Hernandez steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
Huh. Whoa.
That one catches the zone. 1-2. Hit hard on the ground to short. The throw to first, and there's 2 away.
Up next for the Dodgers, third baseman.
Here comes Max Muncy. He's already homered twice, the last one back in the 5th.
Just seems like he can't miss right now, seeing the baseball as well as anyone on the field. Now, I know the odds are against him, but who's going to bet against this guy right now?
Bowling.
2 down, nobody on. Here, the bottom of the 7th.
Nope, outside.
Out to center. Robert under it. And that's the 3rd out. Nothing across here this half. We look ahead to inning number 8. It's the Dodgers 5 and the Mets 4. Ready to begin the 8th. So now here's the Mets DH, MJ Melendez.
That's a ball.
And another ball.
Hey!
That misses the zone. Ball 3. Tommy Pham in the on deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Three-one now. That one
Take it back.
misses. So a leadoff walk. Looks like we've got a substitution at first. Mets going with a pinch runner. Tyrone Taylor opting for a faster runner as they try to tie this thing up. Tommy Pham up now for the Mets. A walk and a pair of strikeouts. On the ground, and it kicks off the bag, and they get the out after the ricochet. So now with 1 away and a man at second, and now it's Frankie Lindor. This guy is one of the best athletes in the sport. And that's a strike.
And I know you want to be patient as a hitter, but you got to be ready to jump on the first thing straight. And he got one right there, but left the bat on his shoulder.
Man at second. And that's in the dirt. And the count is 1-1.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound. Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
Next offering upstairs.
He really committed to that fastball up at the top of the zone. He knows that if he makes a mistake in the zone, it gets hit hard by a power guy like this. That's a nice miss right there.
The 2-2. Now a pop-up on the infield. And there are 2 outs. And And now here's the big center fielder, Luis Robert. This is what stat nerds like myself might call a high leverage situation.
Yeah, Boog, not sure what the numbers say, but clearly an at-bat that could change the course of this game dramatically.
First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Curveball kind of backed up on him there. I think it just slid out of the hand a little bit too soon.
Man on second, 2 down. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play.
Some real good life going through the zone on that one.
Here's a 1-1. Swings through that one out in front that time. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Battling here as he fouls it away. Outside low, 2-2. Tying run at second base. And we're at the top of the 8th. Ground ball right side. It squirts through. Coming home. Fires it to the plate. Safe at home. And the runner scores from second. All tied again. 5-5. A perfect example right there. That plate discipline, it pays off.
The deeper he gets into a count, the more comfortable he becomes, and he usually wins the battle.
It appears Dave Roberts is going to dig into his bullpen as he comes out of the dugout to make the change. Will Klein departs. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound. To the mound now, they turn to Blake Trinan. Go ahead run on base. Brett Beatty getting ready to hit.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
Here comes the 0-1. Fouled off. He was late. Back and forth we go. A seesaw battle in the late stages of this one. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. The 0-2.
Nope,
That's a really good take.
Two gone. The possible go-ahead run at first. Trying to check his swing. Appeal to third. And he won around. Not an easy call there, but that puts an end to the inning.
He's in a tough spot. Had to make a great pitch. Did it. Got the strikeout. Gets out of the jam. Clearly, he's happy with those results.
Back here at Chavez Ravine. Bottom of the 8th. Andy Pajes steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
Yes.
Yeah, that's fouled off. The 0-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Here's the catcher to hit, Will Smith. Infield playing him to pull. Second baseman just to the right of the bag. On the ground, out to short. Not in time. Great effort there, but now the go-ahead run is on at first.
Not every base hit is a liner into the gap, just like not every strikeout's a perfect slider down and away. I mean, right there, he just put the ball in play on the ground and gave it his all to get down to first for the knock.
Hesung Kim, the next to hit. And that one is downstairs, and that's ball one. The Dodgers with the go-ahead run at first here in the bottom half of the 8th inning. Up the middle, Lindor. The flip to second. What a double play that was. Inning over.
They made it look easy, but it started with a nice feed to the second baseman from the shortstop. Perfect turn, and they're out of this jam.
Back here in L.A., we go to the 9th. Bobichette up now for the Mets. Next offering upstairs. This one in the air, center field. Pajes moving under it. And there's one away. Here's the catcher for the Mets, Francisco Alvarez. Swinging a foul out of play.
Running that good fastball up on the hitter's inside. If nothing else, it keeps him from diving out over the plate to get those arms extended on the pitch away.
And 1-2.
Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count.
Ball two.
And he can't come up with it.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
Go ahead run on base. Carson Bench will hit next. Swing and a miss. Strike one. Next offering is outside.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
The 1-1. And there's the strike.
Well, so many hard-throwing relievers in the game these days. You would think that hitters have made the adjustment, but I don't know if you ever get used to it. Just pump.
And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball. Now it's the second baseman, Marcus Semien.
Well, he came out clutch earlier in this ball game and really just needs to take the same approach. Think hard, right back up the middle.
This one chopped on the ground, but foul. And the slider just misses.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
Two now. Simeon waits.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
Tyrone Taylor in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Sets him down looking. Mets lead one. Our score holds at 5 apiece. Back now as they hand the ball to a fresh arm to start the bottom of the ninth. Sean Manaea. He's been someone, at least in the early going, that they've leaned on. Alex Freeland getting ready to hit. 3 strikeouts already. He's 0 for 3. Action in the Mets bullpen. Devin Williams, a right-hander with big strikeout stuff, is getting it fired up. Swings and misses, struck him out. And he's gone for the 4th time tonight. Now it's the right fielder, Kyle Tucker, known for his late inning heroics.
Strike! Woo!
Left field.
No,
and that is foul. This guy's got good power. With one swing, he can win it for him. Good job to fight that one off. A swing and a miss as he chases way out of the zone. Alvarez gathers, throws to first, and there's 2 gone following the strikeout.
Very strong coming out of the pen so far as he punches out the first 2 batters he's faced in this one, getting straight to work. Man, it's talked about a lot, but relievers are just so electric these days. These aren't fun at bats if you're a hitter. I'm so glad I'm retired.
Here is Freddie Freeman. Little chopper rolls foul. Trying to send this to extra innings. On the inside corner for a strike.
Ball 1.
That's too low. It's 2-2. On the ground to first, and that's just foul. Two down, nobody on. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. That's the 3rd out, and we're headed to extras. Dodgers down in order. This ball game still tied 5-all. On to extra innings. And now the Mets DH, Tyrone Taylor. That missed by a lot. Ball 1. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Throw on to Freeman. One away in the top half of the 10th.
Everyone appreciates when a shortstop makes a play like that. Your manager's smiling over there and your teammates are loving it.
Go ahead run on base. Tommy Pham up now for the Mets. Ball one, no strikes. Man at second. That's a strike. One now. He's trying for third. Pitch is low. Throw to third. Save. And the go-ahead run is now only 90 feet away.
I'd say an aggressive roll of the dice there to steal third in this spot, but they felt good about it and it worked out. Now the game plan changes a little bit at the plate to get that go-ahead run home. The defense might pull the infield in.
And fouled off. The Mets with the go-ahead run at third here in the top half of the 10th. Next offering upstairs.
Definitely a strikeout situation right here. Lots of ways for that go-ahead run to score if the ball's put in play.
Struck him out looking.
Big strikeout right there, and that kind of takes the pressure off the defense a bit. Infield was in, so now they can move back, give themselves more time on a grounder to make a play. A lot more ways to work out of this and strand that runner at third now.
Here's the shortstop at the plate, Francisco Lindor. And that one fouled off. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95.
He's falling behind in a huge spot, Boo. Got to do what it takes to come through. Maybe choke up on the bat a little bit, spread out those feet.
Swing and a ball lifted left field. And that's the third out.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
Back here at Dodger Stadium. On to the bottom of the 10th. Dalton Rushing steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Trying to move him over here. And that's a foul ball. Bunting, but that's a foul ball.
Well, if he's going to do something special right here, it's going to have to happen with 2 strikes.
And the 0-2. Stays alive. The 0-2. In the air, right field. Bench gets under it. And there's one down. So now with one away and a man at second. Now it's the Dodger cleanup hitter, Teoscar Hernandez. That one's in there. Strike one. That's towards center. Robert settles underneath it. 2 away. And now it's Max Muncy. This guy with light tower power. Just
that's
missed.
a ball.
Hit hard but foul off to the left. Winning run stands at second. Next pitch off the plate, and it's 2-1.
Really been able to slow down the game tonight with his at-bats, and the biggest one he's had so far. He doesn't look anxious at all.
2 balls, 2 strikes to count with 2 outs. The winning run on second base. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. In the dirt, blocked. Runner holds, and it's a full count. Man on second, 2 down. Ball 4, he walked in, and that'll keep the line moving.
Almost a coin flip for the umpire in that call, but most umpires just don't want to give pitchers a break up in the zone like that.
Andy Pajes steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
And that's outside.
Well, he's already in some trouble, and falling behind in the count makes it even worse. Then you've got to throw the ball over more of the plate, and that's where they can really do damage against a guy like this.
Two on, 2 outs. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. Dodgers strand a couple, and this remains a 5-5 ball game. Back here at Chavez Ravine. Now we go to the 11th. Luis Robert Jr. up now for the Mets.
Well,
that 2-seamer is heat-seeking for right-handed batters. Just runs in on those hands.
Breaking ball misses down and away. Just off the outside edge. Brett Beatty in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Man at second. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Pretty well struck. Way back there. It's got a chance. Out of here. Another homer. His second homer of the night. And the Mets jump in front. It's 7-5.
Nothing better than hitting a home run and put your team out in front. He's enjoying a fun trip around the bases.
Didn't quite pull it off. It would have been a stunner if he did.
So up next, Brett Beatty.
that's the ball.
It can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
Nobody out with a pair of runs across in the frame. We are in the 11th.
That's the ball.
This one in the air, center field. Pajes settles under this one, and there's one down. So digging in, Mlb. There's the strike. In the air, left field. Hernandez on his way over. 2 down. And here's the catcher, Francisco Alvarez.
That's the ball. No, that's the ball.
outside. Two down, nobody on. Late on that fastball.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Next offering is fouled back. Payoff pitch. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. That's out number 3. 2 runs on 1 hit, the 2-run homer. Last shot here as we go to the bottom of the 11th. It's the Mets 7 and the Dodgers 5. We're back, and on the mound is the closer, Devin Williams.
Well, he's the guy they hope to turn to out of the pen to lock down wins. So this game has gone to plan more or less. Let's see if he can wrap it up here.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Will Smith steps to the plate for the Dodgers. That is upstairs for ball 1.
Ball 2.
Well, an interesting situation. One swing you can tie up the ball game, but if you're patient and work a walk, then you bring the game-winning run to the plate.
There's a line drive to left field. And it's into the gap. And a good start to the inning.
Now, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. Now a huge at bat in this game coming up.
And the batter will be the shortstop, Hae-Sung Kim. 0 for 4 with 4 groundouts. The 0-1. And a breaking ball misses outside. The Mets trying to close out a 2-run lead here in extra innings. A little out front there as he swings through it. One and 2 now. In the dirt. Fires to second. Almost got him. But he scrambles back safely. And now it's filled up. Alex Freeland in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. And a payoff pitch. In the air, left field. And it's foul. He fouls it off. We'll do it again. That ball is foul, and the pressure is building. The Dodgers with the winning run at the plate. And here in extra innings. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. swing and a miss. Struck him out. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. At the plate, Alex Freeland.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
Bounce to the left side, and that's a base hit. Here comes Pages around third. Throw is offline, and he scores. And they trail by 1.
Such great concentration. Everybody on their feet, knowing that you can come through with a good swing. And there he doesn't try to do too much.
And now a very big at bat for Kyle Tucker. Not your prototypical leadoff guy. Gets on base, yes, but also some power. That's way outside, and it's 1-0.
Well, comfortable or not, these are the situations closers they seem to live for. And you get into some hot water, a jam, tough spot, whatever you want to call it. But this is where they earn their keep.
2 on, 1 out. And another ball.
Last 2 pitches have been down in the zone. Pitcher clearly trying to get that ground ball double play. But in this count, you're going to have to give in, elevate his pitches, and get back into this at bat.
And a foul ball makes the count 2-1. Right through there for a strike. The Mets trying to close out a 1-run lead, and the home team trying to pull it out. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Pitch kicks away from Alvarez. Nothing happening on the bases, though. Three and 2. Payoff pitch. Well struck left field. Should be extra bases. Runner around third on his way to the plate. High bounce takes it over the fence. That's an automatic double. As a run scores on the play, and that ties the game. Clutch situation, and here calling for the intentional walk, and that loads up the bases. And the force play is now in order. So bases all loaded up. Dalton rushing steps to the plate for the Dodgers. That one finds the zone, and that's strike 1.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
In the dirt. Wow, that's a great job behind the dish there. The Dodgers, the winning run at third, and we're in the bottom of the 11th. On the ground to the left, down the line, and it's foul. One-two now. Swings and misses, struck him out. And here comes Teoscar Hernandez for a critical at bat.
And this is a big opportunity for him to pick up his teammate right here.
First pitch swinging.
Well, a come-and-get-me fastball right there. He didn't look ready for the velocity. I think it'd be a mistake to throw him anything off speed right here.
On the ground to third. On to Simeon. Beats him to the bag, and that means we're playing 12. 2 runs in the inning, but they strand 3. 11 innings in the books now. And we are tied 7-7. Back here in L.A., we're in extras here. Carson Benj getting ready to hit. Sack bunt towards third. Muncy Whips it to first on the run.
Yep,
and
he's
they
out.
get the out. Big play there to get the leadoff man. Go ahead run on base. Marcus Semien digs in now. Outside. Ball one. The Mets with the go-ahead run standing at second here deep into extra innings. In there at the knees. Strike one. Out to short, Kim. Low throw, and he can't hang on to it.
Most of the time, first basemen make those picks in the dirt look pretty easy, but that was a tough one on his backhand side right there. He got his glove down and gave it a good effort, just couldn't get it to stick in the pocket. So, unfortunately, his teammate gets tagged with an error.
First and second, one out. Tyrone Taylor up now for the Mets. Inside, just missed. Two on, one out. Just missed. There's a strike. And that misses. 3 balls and a strike. Not far out of the zone, but it was a ball. So that removes their last challenge. Runners at first and second with one gone, and we're deep into extras. Fouled off down the right side. Payoff pitch, and they're all loaded up.
Man, that's a tough one to take on the full count, but I guess he saw it really well. It's a really nice plate appearance.
So up next, Tommy Pham.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
Just
No,
missed.
that's a ball.
You don't want to get beat by a fastball in, and he spits on that one.
So they're all loaded up. And that is out of play. Next offering upstairs.
In this situation, he's trying to get you to pop something up or jam you. It's a really good take, knowing you got an opportunity to drive in a run here.
Close, but called a ball. And now 3-1.
It's getting squeezed a little bit here late.
In the air, right field. Brings it in. Runner tags for home. Applies the tag, and they get 2. Double play. They miss a big chance to take the lead here late.
Trying to take the lead in the late going. Can't blame them, but the defense was having none of that. Close play at the dish. The tag applied just in time, and we'll push on with a tie ball game.
Back here at Dodger Stadium. Bottom of the 12th inning now. Max Muncy steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
That's a ball. Oop.
And it's second. Tap foul at the plate. The 1-2.
Oh.
Tag out, and they cut down the winning run at third. In the air, right side. Bench on the move. That's out number 2. And up next for Los Angeles, Andy Pages.
Ball 1.
That one fouled off. Two down, nobody on. That one to first. He takes it on his own, and here comes inning number 13. It's the Mets 7 and the Dodgers 7. Back here at Chavez Ravine. Inning number 13 set to go. Francisco Lindor up now for the Mets.
Ball. That's a ball.
Just missed. If he's able to connect on that, look out.
Man at second. And it remains 2-2. Line drive, base hit. Around third. Lindor with a knock, and the leadoff hitter is aboard. He'll score easily. It's an RBI single, and they've got the lead in extra innings. Well, they didn't waste any time as they knocked home the runner from second to get on the board.
Huge for team confidence and how you approach the situation. Still have a guy on base, and now they'll try to add on.
So up next for New York, Luis Robert Jr. Swinging a foul straight back. That's in there. No balls, 2 strikes. That's a little bit low.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
In the air to left center. Pages under this one. Makes the grab.
As good as he's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand, you cannot hang a breaking ball right there. Lucky it stayed in the ballpark.
One out man at first. Brett Beatty the next to hit. And foul ball. Quick toss to first. Lindor back in there. Lindor leads off first with 1 away.
No, that's
Little
a ball.
trouble with this one behind the plate. Here's a 1-1.
Ball 2.
And he boots it. And no shot to get him at first. There's 2 aboard. First and second, 1 out. Mlb now at the plate. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. He makes the grab. Two aboard, 2 outs. And here is Francisco Alvarez.
Nope,
Just
that's a
missed.
waste. Huh.
Two on, 2 outs. And that one is lifted in the air. Tucker should have this one. And makes the grab. And that is that. 1 run in the inning, but they leave 2. And now this crowd, after grinding it out this long, finds their club down to their final 3 outs. It's the Mets 8 and the Dodgers 7. Last half of the 13th set to go. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Will Smith. To third. And that one handled. Play is made, 1 gone. And next for LA, Hesung Kim. Close one, doesn't get the call. Ball 1. And it's fouled off. One out and a runner at second. And the home team trying to pull it out. Sliced hard, but fouled down the left side. Pitch misses there. Now 2-2. In the air, left field, down the line, and he can't quite get there. It's a foul ball. Comes a 2-2. And that's downstairs and outside. Alex Freeland in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Runner at second here, 1 gone. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. And a foul ball. He stays alive.
5 foul balls in this at bat so far, and these two are going head to head. You can see the crowd. They're starting to get into it a little bit more and more each pitch, even though there hasn't been a ball in play yet.
And there's ball 4. And now the winning run is on base.
Pretty much the last thing you want from your bullpen arms are free passes, especially in spots like this. Make the team earn their way on.
And on further review, it was a strike. So they get to hang on to their second challenge. Here, the bottom of the third, team, 2 outs. And another ball. There's a strike. They're down to their final strike. Man on second, 2 down. And that's off the inside edge. 3-2 now. Kyle Tucker, the kind of bat that can make a big impact if they can keep it going here. Payoff pitch. He walked in, and that will keep things going.
Walks out of the bullpen can absolutely kill your momentum very quickly. They're in some hot water trying to protect this lead.
First and second, 2 outs. Kyle Tucker steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Trying to deliver as the hero. That one kicks away from the catcher to third. The tag's there, and that's the ball game.
But when you're on a 7-game losing streak, you've been both bad and unlucky. This win will be their reset button. I think now all of a sudden the ball will start to bounce their way, and before you know it, they'll be getting those breaks, and the other team will go home frustrated.
And a final 8-7. A 1-run extra inning win for Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show. I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon. Hill for the Dodgers, Shohei Ohtani. Chris, how about a scouting report?
A power pitcher that is going to pitch aggressively with the fastball. His fastball velocity ranks near the top in the league. Will also throw the slider, but if you're a hitter, be ready for the fastball. You're going to see a few of them during your at bat.
Just about to get underway. Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate. And here we go on Jackie Robinson Day.
Tried to backdoor him with that slider right there, but just missed off the plate. Good pitch, though.
Outside with a breaking ball.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
Out towards right center field. Pajes on his way over. He's got it. 1 away. Here's a Mets lineup now. This is a veteran-led lineup right here. A lot of players with plenty of experience singing.
Yeah, no doubt about that, Boog. These players have been around the game for a long time, and they may not have the flash that they once did, but they've got the wisdom to be able to understand different situations, be able to think with the opponent and sometimes in front of the opponent. And you always seem to see a team like this. They come to the ballpark, they know how to get down to business, and they understand what the job is at hand.
The 1-0. Popped in the air. Left field. 2 down.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Brett Beatty stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. And a foul ball. Two down, nobody on. Check swing, tried to hold up. Now an appeal to third. And he went around. Not an easy call there, but that puts an end to the inning. And now the Dodgers get a crack at it. No score. Major League Baseball is on the show. We go to the bottom of the first. And taking the ball for the Mets, Clay Holmes. What's the scouting report on him?
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Kyle Tucker leading things off and takes a strike. The 0-1. Swing and a high fly ball right field. That one back, that one on its way, and it's gone. A solo shot. The Dodgers strike first. It's 1-0.
You can't ask for a better start than hitting a home run in your first at bat to give your team the lead. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Freddie Freeman will come up to hit. Playing in the World Series north of the border was certainly special for Freddie Freeman. His dad, Fred, hails from Windsor, Ontario. His mom, Rosemary, from Toronto.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
The 1-0. There's a swing and a drive. High bounce, takes it over the fence. That's an automatic double.
That ball exploded off his bat and off the warning track as well as it bounced over the fence. And it sounded really good, too. He just put together a really nice swing and just missed a home run.
Dalton Rushing getting ready to hit. He's a catcher by trade, but the DH here in this one. And it's quickly 0-2 on the designated hitter. Man at second. Hit on the ground to short. Tosses to first. One gone, bottom half of the first. Here's the Dodgers lineup now. This is a veteran-led lineup right here. A lot of players with plenty of experience, Chris.
Yeah, Boog. They understand various situations and think ahead of the opponent. Teams like this know how to get down to business and focus on the task at hand.
Here's Teoscar Hernandez.
He's hitting for that pop. Came out of the gates really strong. Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
And that one just barely missed. The call is overturned. So they've still got both their challenges. Freeman leads off second with one gone in the inning. And there's a foul ball. The 1-1. That's to third. Fires to first in time.
Batting fifth, third baseman, Max Muncy.
Max Muncy at the dish. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
That misses the zone, and that's ball one. Runner at second, 2 down. The 1-1. Way inside.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Look out.
Yep, that got him.
And it
Take
hit
your
him.
bait.
That is hit. Center fielder.
First and second, 2
Andy
outs. Andy Pajes steps to the plate for the Dodgers. In for a strike. Went with the sweeper.
This might be the most pressure you put on this guy today. You got one run in. You got to try to get another one or maybe two.
Oh,
It's great to get on the board in the first frame of the ball game, but here's an opportunity for them to really open things up with a couple of runners on. Let's see if they can cash in.
Two on, 2 outs.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
2 balls, 2 strikes to count with 2 outs. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Here comes Freddie around third. Safe. It's 2-0. And he'll pull into second with 2 gone.
Well done. Drives in the run. Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
So 2 down. Will Smith, the next to hit. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
He's got a base open, so the pressure to come in and really attack this hitter, not as great as it would be if the bags were sacked.
2 aboard, 2 outs. The 2-1. In the dirt. And the wild pitch will play to run.
How on earth did that run score? The ball was in the dirt, but it was still pretty close for the catcher, Boo. Incredible base running effort.
Three-1 now. And ball 4, 2 aboard. So 2 outs with runners on the corners. Hesung Kim now at the plate. That clips the inside corner for a strike. That's a strike, and he inches closer to getting out of the jam. Two on, 2 outs. In the dirt, kicks away from the catcher, but all the runners hold. And now 2-2. Ground ball right side. Tosses to first. Inning over, and it could have been worse. 3 runs on 3 hits, 1 a solo shot. On to the second now from Dodger Stadium. It's the Dodgers 3 and the Mets nothing. Welcome back to the ballpark here on Jackie Robinson Day. New inning getting started. Mlb up now for the Mets.
A 3-0 lead is great, but you can't get too comfortable. Got to stay aggressive, keep attacking hitters, try to cruise through this ball game.
Singy, every year on April 15th, we celebrate Jackie Robinson Day for his courage, his leadership, and how he forever changed the game of baseball and all of sports. It's great to see everyone wearing the same number on a day like today. That's a strike thanks to the sweeper.
Yeah, it makes it hard for us as broadcasters to call out who's making the play. But with that said, what a special day in baseball, and I'll take it every year.
Outside. Ball 3. Payoff pitch. Stays alive. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
Here's the catcher, Francisco Alvarez. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. Swings through that one for strike 2. Bichette on at first, nobody out. Now there's a bullet down the line, and that's just foul.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
This one in the air, center field. He makes the grab.
Batting 6th, right fielder Carson Benj.
And now the right fielder, Carson Benj. Breaking ball, and that got him.
Hit by pitch. Take your base.
Second baseman Marcus Semien.
First and second, 1 out. Now it's Marcus Semien.
Oop.
Two on, 1 out. Swinging a foul straight back. Popped up. Infield fly called there.
Batting 8th, the designated hitter MJ Melendez.
And up next for New York, MJ Melendez.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch. Man, that pitch was dotted. So much talent on display when this guy's out there on the hill.
Two on, 2 outs. In for a strike, and now just 1 pitch away from surviving the inning. in the dirt. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. First and second, 2 down. Here at the top of the second. That missed by a lot. Full count now. Tommy Pham waiting to hit for the Mets. Three-two. Bounce to the right side. Freeman throws to first in time, and that is that. 2 left for the Mets. They trail in this one 3-0. Back here at Chavez Ravine, we head to the bottom of the second. Alex Freeland steps to the plate for the Dodgers. And first offering is fouled off. Jackknifes out of the way. Here's a 2-2. And a sweeper misses for a ball. This ball's chopped on the ground. Flips it. It's there, and that's a great play.
Up next for the Dodgers, right fielder Kyle Tucker.
Here's Kyle Tucker coming off an absolute bomb in his last at bat.
That one misses. Ball 1. And another ball. That one to first, and it goes just foul. The 2-1. Swing and a miss as he was late that time. That's towards center. Robert gets under it. And there's 2 down.
Up next for the Dodgers, first baseman,
So now it's Freddie Freeman. A double and a run scored his first time up.
Whoa.
Two down, nobody on.
Looks like he's being a little cautious with him in this at bat after doubling the first time up. Doesn't want to make another mistake.
Two and 0 to count. Here it comes.
No.
Just missed. Still in the second, already at 44 pitches, so some concern there. Sinker gets the bottom of the zone, and that's a strike. On the ground, right side. Slides for the stop. And that's a nice play to end the inning. Dodgers go down quietly, but they lead at 3-0. Back here in L.A., on to the third inning. Tommy Pham up now for the Mets. Sliced hard but foul. The 0-1. And ball one.
That's a ball.
On the ground. Leadoff hitter gone in the third.
Up next for the Mets, shortstop Francisco Lindor.
Back to the top of the Mets order. Francisco Lindor will hit next. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. Sliced hard but foul down the left side. The 0-1. Lindor swings through that one.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
Chopped left side. Throw on to Freeman. First two batters retired here in the top of the third. And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one.
Center fielder Luis Robert Jr.
2 down, bases empty. Here's Luis Robert, also known as La Pantera. Fly to left his first time. That's off the inside corner, and that is ball one. There's the strike of the knees. Swing and a ground ball. Kim gets it to first, and they take care of Robert for the out. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. It's the Dodgers 3 and the Mets nothing. Back here at Dodger Stadium, bottom of the inning, Dalton Rushing steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
You know, these Dodgers doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. It's not just the 3 runs they've already scored. On top of that, they forced this starter to throw more pitches than he wanted to at this point of the game.
Next offering is fouled back. Swing and a miss. It's 2-2.
And that pitch count is impactful because if they can keep making him work hard out there, it may force the bullpen to get involved a little sooner rather than later.
Hit on the ground to the right side. Oh, what a stop. And very nicely done for the out.
Nice diving stop right there. It gets the out. Great reactions. Excellent job of finishing the play with a nice, easy throw.
And now Teoscar Hernandez grounded out his first time up. Close, but called a ball. And that's ball one. Challenge from behind the dish here. And that just scraped the zone. The call is overturned. Still 2 challenges left for them. To the right side, Baden. He steps on the bag, and 2 straight set down to begin the bottom of the third.
Good arm side run to that same side hitter right there. Very difficult to put that ball in the air or get through it. Just bores in on the hands.
Here comes Max Muncy. Hit by a pitch his first time and then came around to score.
Oh.
Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep, because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens.
That's off the corner.
Popped up. Baden under it. And that is the third out of the inning. Dodgers down in order, but they lead at 3-0. Great to have you with us here on Jackie Robinson Day as we go to the top of the fourth. Brett Baty up now for the Mets.
He's been pitching well, but going through this middle of the order second time through, we'll see what kind of adjustments are being made.
Close one, doesn't get the call, and the count is 1-1.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees, and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire strike zone.
That's a ball.
Singy, we're celebrating Jackie Robinson today, and what an honor it is for these players to have the chance to wear his number 42.
Yeah, just an iconic number, and to put that jersey on with 4 and 2 on the backside, it's got to be inspiring. These guys are honored and privileged to be able to go out there and play on a day like today.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
2-2 now. On the ground at first.
No,
but it
foul,
kicks
that's foul.
foul. That one not close. And the count's full.
Now in this 3-ball count, down in the ball game, you've got to be very selective. Take your walk if they'll give it to you.
And a foul ball. He stays alive. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Takes it in for the out.
Up next for the Mets, third baseman, Bo Bichette.
Bo Bichette up to the dish. Walked his first time. That one finds the corner. 0-1. Outside with a breaking ball. The Mets still looking for their first hit in this one. Swing and a little roller right side. Freeman steps on the bag. 2 quick outs here in the top of the 4th.
Good late life on that inside fastball. Ran in on the hands and got that weak contact. Little slow grounder to get the out.
Here's the catcher, Francisco Alvarez. He's 0 for 1.
Not what he's looking for there in the 0-0 count. Looks like he wants the ball down in the zone.
And that one is downstairs. And the count even 1-1. Catcher challenge. We'll take another look. So the call stands. That knocks them down to 1 challenge left. Two down, nobody on. That one ripped, but foul. Got him swinging for the K. Tied him up on a fastball inside. And the Mets go down 1-2-3. Still down 3-0. Back here at Chavez Ravine, ready to go, bottom 4. Andy Pajes steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Have to say, he's one of the most impressive young players I've seen in recent years.
Well, no question about it. His future is very bright. The city, the organization, both are excited about him. He has a lot to look forward to.
And the 1-0. This one drilled right center field. That one heading for the fence and gone. He sends it out of here. And they add a run. It's 4-0.
It's like he's playing wiffle ball up there, and that's typically not the easiest way to hit a home run. The slight opposite field into the gap. Man, making it look easy, that's for sure.
The batter now will be Will Smith. Worked a walk in his first trip to the plate. Hammered down the right side, but foul.
Oh, you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run. Go back to work. Focus on this next batter.
Nobody on, nobody out with a run in. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Next offering is fouled back. Here's the 0-2. Up the middle, Simeon. Sends it to first, and that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer.
First of all, that's just a nice job to even get to that ball, and then even more impressive was the throw. Off balance, had to try to, in the air, get his shoulders turned and make a strong throw. Does show off the strength of the arm. We're usually used to seeing that kind of arm strength from the shortstop.
At the plate, Hesung Kim. Inside, just missed. And another ball.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike. But so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last 2 pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
Just missed. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Up next.
There
for
comes
the
the skipper
Dodgers,
out of the dugout,
second
and he's
baseman,
ready to make the move.
Alex
Clay
Freeland.
Holmes gives way, and this is one he'd like to forget. Back with a new arm after this.
Now pitching for the Mets.
So they turn to Craig
Number
Kimbrell.
42,
This is
Craig
his
Kimbrell.
third time out this year. Now it's the second baseman, Alex Freeland. Grounded out his first time.
Oh, no,
No,
that's
he's
high.
really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
Here's a 2-0. And
Oh.
another ball.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if he'll walk you.
Here's a 3-0. And that's in for a strike. Fouled off left side. Man at first, one away. Swings through it for the K. Went back to the fastball, and it was effective.
Well, pitchers have become so much better at commanding that high fastball. It used to be that a lot of pitchers didn't like to throw it because it threw off their release point and their mechanics, and they're aimed at keeping everything at the knees, get ground balls. But because hitters get a swing path that can lift balls at the knees up in the air and over the fence, this pitch has come back into play, and they are doing some special things with it.
This one smoked on its way out of here. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they boost their lead. That one just sounded different.
And might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I can feel that swing from the booth.
Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
So 2 down. Here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit. 1 for 2. Just missed. The 1-0.
Hey,
Kimbrell, 37 years young, and he was a third-round pick back in 2008.
ball 2.
The 2-1. Swing and a ball lifted left field. That is the inning. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now a 6-0 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back here in LA, we go to the top of the 5th. Carson Bench up now for the Mets.
Well, every pitcher wants a run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse. Go after hitters and get quick outs.
Activity in the bullpen for the Dodgers. Edgardo Henriquez, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Here comes the 0-1. And a swing and a miss.
Bringing the cheese on that one.
That
Ball.
misses. Now 1-2. That
Ball
one
two.
way inside. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That K is his third of the game.
Toughest pitch to hit. Fastball on the outer black. Man, sometimes you just got to tip your cap.
Here is Marcus Semien. 0 for 1 so far.
Ball.
I can't play around with him here. It's a 6-run lead at this point. Got to attack hitters, even if you give up a solo shot.
And that skips in the dirt. Off the mark there. 3 balls, no strikes.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
And there's a breaking ball that drops in there. The Mets with a lot of ground to make up. And we're at the top of the 5th. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. And that's 4 strikeouts.
Not the best location with the fastball on strike 3, but when you're pumping high 90s, you'll get away with some of those. More margin for error. You know, the fastball has become such a huge strikeout pitch in the sport. And I think a lot of it has to do with all the attention and emphasis on improved spin rates. These fastballs are just exploding out of the pitcher's hands and jumping through the zone.
2 down, nobody on. Fastball for a strike.
Looking sharp, just a strike away from 5 shutout innings.
And that one almost hit him.
Well, he missed badly with that 0-2 fastball. Hitter has to understand, probably wants to try to put him away with that pitch, so got to stay ready for it.
Struck him out without a swing. And he strikes out the side in the 5th. He's through 5 without allowing a hit. You're dialed into the show. We head to the bottom of the 5th. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Dalton Rushing.
Dalton Rushing.
You know, these Dodgers really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say mission accomplished.
Here's a 1-1. Lined, and that's a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning. Here's the left fielder, Teoscar Hernandez, has grounded out a couple of times.
Oh.
The 1-0.
Ball.
Rushing gets his lead at first, nobody out.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Check swing. He went 2-2. Got him. 1 out.
Up next for the Dodgers, third baseman.
1 out man at first. Here comes Max Muncy. Just
outside.
missed. This one ripped, but foul to the right.
Ball.
Comes a 2-2. Ground ball could be 2. On to Simeon. Double play. And that'll do it for the inning. One hit in the inning, but no one left. 5 innings complete. It's the Dodgers 6 and the Mets nothing. Welcome back as we look at the highlights from today's game so far.
Now pitching for the
A
Dodgers.
new arm into the game,
Number
the righty,
42,
Edgardo Henriquez. He's pitching on 2 days rest. Here's Tommy Pham. Rolled out to second in his first at bat.
Huh.
And the 0-1.
Well, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
Up the middle. Can't bring it in. And the no is no more. So now back to the top of the order. So they finally get their first hit in this one, and that puts an end to the combined no-hitter bid.
Yeah, and that combined no-no doesn't have the same prestige as a solo one, but you have to give credit to these pitchers for coming in, putting on a great performance so far, but now all attention goes towards getting a W in this ballgame.
Here's Francisco Lindor.
Hey!
The 0-1. Up the middle. The flip. There's one. To first. Not in time.
Right.
Great effort there.
Next for the Mets, center fielder Luis Roberts Jr.
Here's Luis Robert.
Up.
The Dodgers bullpen with some action. Jack Dreyer, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with one
Up
gone.
next for the Mets, first baseman
Brett Beatty up now for the Mets.
Oh, ball one.
Two on, one out.
Up.
And a 1-1. Here's a high chopper, but it kicks foul. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Not in time.
No,
he's safe.
He's safe.
Up next for the Mets, third baseman.
So they're all loaded up. Mlb gets a chance to hit. Fastball for a strike.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
That's the ball.
That's a really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball. Is going to make that pitcher really have to respect this hitter, even though he's behind in the count.
And he hits a ground ball right side. 1 at second. What a double play that was. Inning over.
Just trying to sneak one through with the bases loaded, but an excellent job by the defense to turn that one and get out of this jam.
Now pitching for
To third, Bichette. Play made, that ends the inning. So the Dodgers leave one. They lead it though 6-0. This game's a bit of a blowout, Singy. Let's talk about something random.
Let's do it.
All right, Singy, let's rewind for a second. When you heard that they were going to put a pitch clock into the game, what was your first thought?
Well, I thought that these guys were going to have a very difficult time to be able to regroup after each pitch and be ready to execute some type of plan at the plate, and even for pitchers on the mound.
Freeman takes it in for the out. 1 up, 1 down.
up next for the Mets, right fielder Carson Benz.
Carson Benz up now for the Mets.
No, that's a ball.
The Mets with a lot of ground to make up here in the top half of inning number 7. That one finds the zone, and the count is 1-2.
Well, he had a pretty good look at that pitch and not sure exactly what tied him up there. Couldn't pull the trigger, and perhaps the best pitch he'll see in this at bat to hit.
Keeps the at bat going with a foul ball. And they'll do it again. Fights it off. He'll see another. Set down on strikes. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout.
No, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
Simeon in the box here lets that one go for a ball.
Now, this manager knows that his players are just trying to do too much. Everybody needs to just take a deep breath, relax, and let it naturally happen.
Two down, nobody on. So a foul ball makes it 1-2.
Ball 2.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Nothing doing for the Mets. They still find themselves down 6-0.
Leading off.
So here's Kyle Tucker now, and the way he's going in this one, we've been waiting for his spot to come around again.
All right, listen, everyone, stop what you're doing right now. This guy's got 2 home runs already. Now he's going for number 3.
Fought off foul. And the 0-1. Oh, look at the stop. Over to first, and they get the out.
Up next for the Dodgers, first baseman
Freddie Freeman up to the dish. 1 for 3. And first offering is fouled off. Rayleigh, 37 years young, and he was a 6th round draft pick back in 2009. The Dodgers up big in this one here at the bottom of the 7th. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. One and two now. Got him swinging.
Well executed pitch on the outside part of the plate.
Designated hitter, Dalton Rushing.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Brooks Raley won't go any further. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound.
Now pitching for the Mets.
Taking over on the mound for the Mets, Huascar Brazoban.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
This one in the air. And that is that. Nothing doing for the Dodgers here, but they're on top by a count of 6-0.
Now pitching for the Dodgers.
Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Jack Dreyer.
And he's got a big-time breaking ball to contend with. Hitters going to have to pick it up early if they're going to have any chance.
So now here's the Mets DH, MJ Melendez.
MJ Melendez.
No, that's low.
And another ball. Two-0. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. The 2-1. Right through there for a strike. close one doesn't get the call. And now it's 3-2. And an ABS challenge coming from behind the dish. It just shaved the zone. They'll keep their remaining challenge. One down. Tommy Pham up now for the Mets. And that one fouled off. The 0-1. And that drops in for a strike.
No need to offer that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
In the air, left side. Hernandez moving under it. That's out number 2.
Up next for the Mets, shortstop Francisco Lindor.
Now up to hit Francisco Lindor. 0 for 3 in this one. Line drive, and that's base hit out into center field. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Look, I don't think that pitch would have been called a strike, but he did such a nice job of pulling his hands tight to the body and just getting enough of the barrel on it to be hard enough back up the middle for a knock.
Luis Robert now. Lindor off of first with 2 away. And that's in for a strike. And it's 0-2.
Ball 1.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. Tied him up on a fastball inside. Mets leave 1. Still up against a 6-0 deficit. Back here at Dodger Stadium. On to the bottom of the 8th. Teoscar Hernandez digs in now.
No, that's a ball.
Action in the Mets bullpen. Austin Warren, the right-handed sinker baller. He looks to be readying himself.
Ball.
Two and 0 to count. Here it comes.
Huh.
See the velocity 97 with that fastball. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Here's a 2-2. Swing and a miss, and he got him. And there's one away.
Up next for the Dodgers, third baseman.
Here's Max Muncy.
With this kind of lead, he can swing freely, try to hit the ball out of the park, do what he loves to do.
Sliced hard but foul.
I want to start that load a little bit sooner because of the good velo.